Alright guys, we are back. Now today, after sacrificing a bit of sleep, I managed to get my hands on two brand new Shiba Inu NFTs from the Shiboshis collection. Now I must admit that the experience left me with mixed feelings of excitement and frustration. Today, I'm going to reveal to you exactly what Shiboshis I got, how much I paid for them, how much I paid in exorbitant gas fees, and what my current profit potential is at the moment. Alright. Welcome back to Shib Planet, everyone. This is Ace. Okay, as many of you might know, the long-awaited, long-anticipated launch of the Shiba Inu NFTs happened earlier today. As promised, the launch did happen approximately 24 hours since the announcement. Now, let me walk you through my experience. Okay, as some of you know, like yesterday I made a video which was explaining how to be best prepared for the upcoming launch. I laid out the steps all the way from connecting your MetaMask wallet to selecting how much you need to mint, and I even showed you a snapshot of my own MetaMask wallet which showed you how much leash and Ethereum I had in my wallet. As you can see here, in the snapshot, I had 0.6 leash, which was valued at about $1,600, and I also had about $277 worth of Ethereum, because I figured that would be enough or more than enough to cover gas fees. And oh boy, was I wrong, guys. Guess how much I ended up paying in gas fees? I'll tell you in a moment. Anyway, back to my experience. What I did is I set an alarm because I knew it'll be at some time 24 hours with after the announcement. I woke up a little earlier than usual, and I was lucky actually to see this tweet from Shiboshi. It reads, "Okay, listen up, Shiba Army. Shiboshis will begin minting at 5:30 p.m. EST, which is approximately 20 minutes from now. Shiboshis will go live a bit before, but the minting button won't go live before then. We are at war with with bots, and the bots will attempt to get all the Shiboshis. So anyway, so basically what he's saying in this announcement is that 20 minutes. They basically made the announcement 20 minutes before the launch in order to try and throw off the bots. So anyway, I quickly went over to ShibaSwap. These are my steps. I went over to ShibaSwap, then I clicked on the NFTs button, and this time it loaded successfully. What you're looking at here, this is the main Shiboshi's page. So what I did is I connected my wallet as usual, and then I went to over here and I selected the number of NFTs I wanted. Then I clicked an approve button, and then the minting process started. And after a few minutes, an error just it kept coming. And the long story is I had to clear my cache and pretty much had to reinstall my MetaMask wallet and re-enter my secret phase and all this other stuff. That was frustration number one. But fortunately, because this wasn't my first rodeo, I knew how to troubleshoot things. Anyway, then the notification to pay came, and guess what? I had insufficient funds for gas. Apparently, $277 was not enough. The current gas price at the time was about $1,000, and that was frustration number two. Anyway, I suddenly felt that I didn't want the Shiboshis that badly after all. But then after a little bit more thinking, I thought to myself, those other NFTs I bought recently, they actually went up 16x. So surely the Shiboshis can match or beat that. Then I told myself, okay, you only live once. Anyway, you only live once is definitely not financial advice, guys. Let me quickly show you something. This is the transaction hash to show you, pretty much the receipt of my transaction. Basically, I paid 0.55 in leash, which was valued at about $1,000 at that time, and then I paid a massive heartbreaking $1,043 in gas fees, which is like a record for me. I've never paid that much in gas. Anyway, then I checked the price for both Shib, like after I did that, after I bit the gas bullet, I checked the price for Shib and leash, and then as you can see here, SHIB had dropped from around 29 to around 27 at the time, and right now it's actually sitting around 25k units, and and we're down to about number 21 in the spots. And I looked at the leash charts, and leash had a big whale sell-off around about the time of the launch, and this was pretty much a classic case of buy the build up and sell the news event. Anyway, so far, what we know of the explanation of SHIB's price drop is that there were many people who were swapping SHIB for leash in an effort to get an NFT, especially since leash was dropping in price. It actually made it a little bit cheaper to an extent. And also, if you notice, if I head back to here, you notice that there's actually a swap feature on the Shiboshi's website where people can quickly and quite conveniently swap their ERC20 tokens. So the going theory is people were swapping their SHIB into leash over here, and this sudden sell in SHIB caused the price to drop, and then probably out of fear, anyone who had bought SHIB towards the top of the price, they also began to sell because they wanted to ease their losses. Anyway, I haven't fully verified that data on the blockchain, but that's the going theory. As for leash over here, most people only got into leash because of the NFTs, and once its use was over, if and if they missed out on getting any Shiboshis, there was no longer any use to hold on to leash, and a lot of people tended to sell. I actually was expecting this, but I didn't think it would happen. Well, I thought it would happen closer to the end of the weekend. I didn't realize that the NFTs would sell out in 35 minutes. Okay, let's head to OpenSea. I'm just gonna head over here. I want to show you something. Let's go to OpenSea and have a look at the Shiboshis which I got. And okay, here are the Shiboshis I got, guys. And it's pretty much these two here. At first, I didn't know how to react because I didn't know what to expect. The designations here are number 7183 and number 782. At first, I was having mixed feelings because I didn't know what combination traits these were. I didn't know if they were rare or not. Anyway, from there, that's where the good news starts. If I click on any one of these images, I'll click on this one here, and then I'll scroll down. You'll see the offers which I've received for this so far. And the highest offer I've received is 1.2 ETH, which was this one here. That was about 3 hours ago. And at that current price, that's about 4,500 in if that's the current price. So basically, if I sell one of these NFTs which I got, I'm already about 2,500 in profit. Anyway, what I did is I ended up going to the activity page. So this is the page where you can see the recent sales. And then I found that the average price of all Shiboshis at the moment is about 1.4 or about 1.5, and it's been steadily rising. So that's roughly about 5,500 for one Shiboshi. That's how much the current pricing roughly is. And if I scroll down, all these here are active sales which are happening right now, and you can see they're about a minute apart, and sometimes they're several within 1 minute. So basically, if I sell my Shiboshis right now, I'll probably be sitting at about 11K profit in less than 24 hours, and which is pretty cool. So if you just keep scrolling down, you actually see some prices actually a lot higher. I heard one sold for 50 Ethereum. I saw one as well which sold for about $68,000. I think that was about 18 Ethereum, which is pretty cool. So suddenly I wasn't feeling so bad anymore. My only question is exactly how rare or how valuable are my Shiboshis? Anyway, as it stands, if I can see, as it stands, I spent about 2,083 on two Shiboshis, but the truth is it was actually quite a bit less because I spent a lot less on the leash because I'd been building up leash over the past weeks and when it was still a low price. And now if I put them at the floor price, which is about 1.5 ETH, the total profit which I have, it would be about 11,500, which is nearly which was nearly 10K profit in 24 hours, and that's pretty awesome. I finally understand what the whole NFT craze is about. It's a good thing that I didn't experiment, that I did that experiment which I showed you guys a few videos ago where I bought a recently launched NFT. Okay, so let's wrap this up with some news. What happened today is pretty much Satoshi changed his profile picture to a Shiboshi, which is pretty cool, in a style which suits him. Also, the Shiboshis, they sold out in about 35 minutes, and because of that, the gas prices were insanely high, and this ultimately sparked a call for Shibarium. This is Satoshi speaking with one of the developers, Caldera. Yeah, I like his comment. He says, after spending that much in gas at Caldera, when Shibarium, because I think that's the developer who's doing Shibarium. And yeah, that's pretty much cool. There were actually a lot of Shibarium tweets. Um, I like this one response from Satoshi. He says to this person, well, this person says, well, nah, bruh, on behalf of the people, I think that was utterly insane BS. Sure, if gas was reasonable, everyone would have a fair chance, but $800 in gas alone for a single one, that's insane. I respect the work that went into this, but this was nuts. Shame to those who missed. And Shadoshi's response was, and this, old friend, is why we're working on Shibarium. Yeah, because we know pretty much Shibarium, the layer 2 blockchain, is pretty much what eliminates or drastically reduces gas fees. And that's just another comment there about gas fees. And I think shortly after that, towards the end of the day, um, Satoshi speaks a bit about the roadmap. So the next items on the roadmap are Shibarium and the brand new NFT game, which is going to be a AAA game, which is pretty cool. So basically, AAA game studios are really big budget developers who make really awesome games, pretty much the best of the best, and that's what Shiba Inu, and now that Shiba Inu has the budget, thanks to the NFT drop, we'll be able to see that pretty much get rolled out. And that's all I have for everyone. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll pretty much end the video here. If you guys are interested in calculating your profit potential for any of your crypto, as you know, I've made my full set of crypto simulators available. And what I'll do is I'll leave a link to the demo video and the site as well in the links in the description section below. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Ace. Peace.